All right, I think we are online. Yes, morning to everyone, all the fellow traders in Singapore and all over the world. If you are watching this, and yeah, morning for the Singaporeans. Okay, so yeah, without further ado, let's start you with that. Okay, then the content wise will be the same. The structure is basically the review for last week, what has happened in the forex market mainly, and then the calendar check, what do we have for the coming week, and then thirdly, last of all, plan for the coming week. Okay, so the coming week, let me toggle to the forex factory. Okay, so forex factory is where I always or usually get my news feed from. Okay, so for next week, we're starting from 29th of January. So yeah, we are already ending the first month of 2024 very fast. And then yep, so for next week we have another non-farm pay data that's going to be released on Friday itself. So non-farm pay is always on the Friday. Okay, first week of the month. Okay, Friday. Then Thursday, or rather, yeah, Thursday morning, Thursday early morning, which is this these are all in Singapore time, just to take note. And then 3 a.m. there will be this FOMC statement, the fund rate and all that. So yeah, they are assuming that the interest rate will be remain at 5.5. I mean, if let's say things changes, then of course it might cause more uncertainty, and then volatility will be higher. But if let's say it's 5.5, I mean, there will be still volatility in the market, maybe not as much as something that is not expected from the Federal Reserve. Okay, so that is that. And then jumping back to the chart, so let's go back to the chart. I mean, okay, calendar wise, nothing much, just to think of the high impact news and also the medium impact news. Okay, so that's all from the end. All right, so let's go back to the chart itself. Okay, so if you can see the chart right now, we are on the US dollar chart on the 4 hourly. Okay, so as you can see, it actually quite mirrors what it has done since the early January to mid of January. Okay, so this was the range that it was playing around with for the US dollar. So yeah, it did a reversal, but then yeah, it consolidated, and then I think it only pushed up for 1 or 2 days. That's all. Yeah, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. So that's two days of trending move. Then after that it consolidated again. But yeah, I mean, so be it, because as a trader, if you have trade long enough, you know that the market is actually trending maybe 30 or 20% of the time, or maybe yeah, give it 20-30%. But the rest of the time is either, yeah, it's just ranging, just like that, ranging, and yeah, this type of move. And of course there are sometimes which there will be a longer trending period, but there's bound to have range, be it longer or shorter period of time. This is shorter, and this you can consider it as a big range as well, where it's going nowhere, and then there's a trend, then it range for a while, then trend, then it trend, and then range, and then trend, and then range. So yeah, we're waiting for this to have more decisive move. I mean, it's either it's going to go up or it's going to go down. But I mean, looking at things as it is, I mean, for the whole of last year, like I mentioned, I think two to three times already, you're seeing that this USD is actually playing within this range, bigger range on a higher time frame, daily or weekly time frame. So yeah, I do think that the US dollar could be retesting the high again before it come down. So it's just playing around with the range. okay, with this consolidation. Okay, and as to where this consolidation is heading, I believe that it could be heading higher, considering the near term trend is a upward one. I mean, for a weekly or monthly time frame. Okay, so it is, yeah, consolidating, or yeah, consolidating within this area where you have support here, the support area over here. Okay, so the whole thing, yep, this is where it is bouncing off from, and yep, maybe it will be going up, going down, but I mean, I'm not trading that high a time frame, so it doesn't really bother me for that. So what I'm looking at is only this, and if the market is going to just show me that it is range bound, then of course I would what you call that, modify or adapt my strategy to trade within this. Either I go on scalp, or I um, adopt other strategy, like maybe let's say mean reverting strategy, or let's say swing strategy. Okay, swing trading strategy. Okay, so since you know that US dollar is range bound, then of course for the other, I mean majors, especially for EU, you should expect that it will be range bound as well. So you can see it's rather similar to that. Maybe it's just the upside down flip of the US dollar chart, right? So this was the down move, then the range over here. So I believe there could be short breakout shorties who actually went short on this, and I guess they got stopped out, and also those who actually long here. So it seems like it is a range that is expanding, sideways, but nevertheless it's still a range. So yeah, that's that. And then for pound dollar is the same. Pound dollar, this is on the 4 hourly. You can see that it is on in this range, 4 hourly range, and then this is yeah, a quite messy price action to play with. I mean, it's not like it's trending nicely. It's just whipping up and down. So basically, it's a consolidation, or yeah, or just a range over here. So yeah, all the majors I would say pretty much looks the same. Like I mean, Aussies dollar, USD, and then New Zealand dollar USD is the same. So it's a range bounding over here and over here. I think probably because of the support that it has over here. But yeah, I do think that it should be correcting more downwards. So it has already one leg down, two leg down. Here's another consolidation. Maybe it would, yeah, go down another leg. Okay, so that is that for both, or rather most of the majors. Okay, then last, okay, maybe just revisiting last week what I went through. I think I went through about EA and GA. So EA wise, you can see that it actually went almost sideways on the for the whole of whole of last week lah, basically. Yeah, has been ranging. So I don't see anything that is good for me to actually play with the trend. Then I mean, I just went on to look at some other pairs. Okay, so you can plan, and I mean, of course, plan is a plan. It might not work out, or it might or might not work out. So yeah, you just need to move on to something else. Same likewise for pound Aussies. Nothing much for let's say if you're playing with the trend. Okay, so that's on both of GA and EA. So short form for Euro Aussies and Pound Aussies. Then I think I also, yeah, I did also mention about dollar yen. So dollar yen, yeah, I think due to the fact that US dollar is also not getting any strength, then yeah, it's quite different from the past 2 week that dollar yen has a bullish setup. I mean, bullish trend, and then subsequently for the whole of, since, yeah, whole of last week, it has been whipping up and down. nothing very significant for you if you are trend trading. Okay, so then other than that, okay, maybe just to go back to, I mean, coming back to what are we planning for next week. So next week wise, I mean, for the US dollar, I've mentioned already, since it's still range bound, there's yeah, I think maybe the market is also waiting for the uh interest rate and also the non-farm payroll data to come out before they decide on whether to, yeah, dump the USD or to buy up the USD, or maybe they have already know something, they are just accumulating position. Yeah, okay, but nevertheless, we don't know, we don't, as retailer we don't know, we'll just see what will happen. But for now, yeah, just scout within this range, or just play around with the range as a mean reverting or a swing trade. Okay, swing trade setup. Okay, then that's for the US dollar major. Then for, yeah, I think last week towards the end of the sharing, I was also talking about this Euro Swiss franc and also pound Swiss franc. I mentioned that, yeah, we can go up to the higher time frame. Yeah, I mentioned about this as a downtrend, and also it was more prominent for the pound Aussies. Yeah, you can see that. Not pound Aussies, sorry, pound Swiss franc, pound Swiss franc. Okay, so this is a downtrend. It has went down, create a low, and then it has been quite, I would say, very bullish for the pound since the start of the year. Yeah, it has been very bullish against the Swiss franc, but then yeah, coming back up to here, right? I was saying that do monitor the price action to see if it's turning. So right now it has it seems like it has proven that this area, this last yeah, price action zone, and also this downtrend line is creating some problem for it to move up higher. So it has formed a lower low. So right now it seems like on this particular time frame is coming down. Then of course, for us, we can take a look at going on short on the lower time frame, maybe H1 and 15. Okay, so that's on pound Swiss franc. Is the same, or rather you can say similar for Euro Swiss franc. And Euro Swiss franc, it actually did flip, or yeah, flip to the downside earlier than pound Swiss franc. So for the towards the end, I think was on Friday. No, sorry. Yeah, Wednesday itself, I was already shorting this Euro Swiss franc. Okay, so the break, and then it is coming down, and all that. So this is one of the pair that I actually traded for last week. And yeah, I think the last one, maybe just to cover for, is dollar sync. Okay, so dollar sync, it's still pretty much a good uptrend, and then this correction, if you would look at the 4 hourly, it's easier for you to see. Then yeah, you can see that it's correcting downwards. A Okay, so this is like a bull flag that is yeah, pulling back, and then it seems like it's rounding up to maybe to push higher. But of course, since this is a US dollars sync, and it's tied to the US dollar, then of course we need to consider take into consideration of the US dollar strength. So if US dollar is going to be bullish, then of course we can take a look at sing dollar sing to actually go along. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover for this week. Then hopefully y'all have a good trading week. Yep, see y'all. Okay, bye bye.